All right, so today I'm joined by Jose Delgado after 26-second knockout at UFC 317. Welcome, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. For the sweet weekend, and it was pretty long sweet right now.
Yeah, so coming off this win, you've been, killing it in the UFC since Contender Series. So how's it feel coming off this right now? Like what are the feelings like?
Ah, man, I'm so happy to be able to get that accomplished. A pay-per-view crowd feels different. Feels a hell of a lot different than the Apex. I found the Apex the last 2 times, so to go out there through the an additional crowd was amazing. And man, I'm ready to do it again and again and again. I love the feeling.
So it looks like the UFC's investing in you because some guys got to fight more than once in their debut to get like a big opportunity on a big card, right? And they threw you on the International Fight Week card.
Yeah, how cool is that, man? International fight we get as big as it gets. And Nearly gets to Poirier, Charles Oliveira. We get Poirier's biggest star in the UFC right now, in my opinion. I feel grateful. I feel real grateful for that. And a lot of that also had to do with my opponent, Hyder Amil. You're in that right. It was kind of me stepping in for a couple other guys to get that shot, but I'm glad that I was on that list and my name got called.
For sure, yeah. And that talking about the win over Hyder, a lot of people were high on Hyder. He's a dog in there. You've been saying that in like every interview you've done since the fight. So he's got a lot of respect from the fans and a lot of the hardcore fans. And a lot of fans had some respect on your name too, but you haven't had as many performances in the UFC. So now, kind of coming in there and knocking him out in 26 seconds, I think you stole a lot of his hype. A lot of fans are high on you now.
Yeah, that was good goal, man. I knew that this was Hyder's moment, and it was my job to steal it. It was my job to make it my moment. It was my job to make a statement. And 26 seconds, quick little knee. I think made a pretty good statement. I'm ready to make another one.
Okay. So you ready to make another one? And I like to call out as well, UFC Noche, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's in what, September?
Yeah, September 13th.
Okay, and so you called out William Gomez. Is that still the guy you're high on, or like you ever consider any new opponents kind of like over the last couple days here?
I mean, I've seen a few that I like Onama would be cool. Onama's a ranked guy. I think he's viable. He's open. Onama would be sick to get a higher ranked opposition. I want challenge, man. I picked William Gomez not because I think he's some easy fight. Like I picked him because I think he's pretty good. I think he does things well, and I want to face. I want to. I want. I'm in this to seek mastery. That's my ultimate goal. Fuck everything else. Like I want to be a master at this craft. And so I want to be presented with problems. I think when Gomez presents the problems, I think when I'm presents the problems, I think I find the solution.
Okay, with the sorry, with Gomez, his striking's kind of unorthodox. What's the problems you kind of see that he presents?
Uh, I mean, he's not super unorthodox. He's a southpaw. He does his spins and stuff like that. But we're doing MMA context and the MMA meta. I think he tries to play a lot of the open stance things, and I think I can play with any configuration, man. I'm so confident as a southpaw versus orthodox, vice versa. I feel comfortable in there. I think that's what separates me too, is that I can fight all the different configurations. So I just want to see that configuration that he presents in front of me and trust myself, do all the work, do the homework, do the film study. But when I go out there, I forget about all that to some degree, and I just allow whatever presents itself to me in that moment to present
Okay,
itself.
got you. And what's it called with Gomez and Onama? Why did you say Onama by chance? Just curious.
I just seen him on how, like after people will fight, they'll be like, "Oh, next fight to make, next fight to make."
Yeah, you saw some media, MMA media posting about that or something?
Yeah, yeah, and I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, I like that." I didn't think about him. I was trying to see who was ranked or not ranked, who had fights coming up and not. I really wanted a Calvin Cater. Calvin Cater would be my first choice, but I seen he had a fight, so maybe we could get that one in the future.
Okay, so like a top 15 opponent then
Yeah,
already.
yeah, why not?
Okay. I mean, I think you're ready, but sometimes, they say like just take your time, you know what I mean? So that the big fights are worth what you're getting paid and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear that argument, and like I agree, but I'll be honest, I'm not the most business-minded guy. I'm in this not trying to look. I want to get paid. I want all that, and I believe it's all coming. But my main objective, my main priority, is to see how good can I get at this? How great can I be at this? And fighting the tougher challenges. I think gets me to that point.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I think the Onama fight's a good call out as well. And then also with Gomez, I know people are probably just down on it because that's who Hyder beat, for those that don't know that. But at the same time, again, fans respect styles and certain fighters. And William Gomez is a guy that fans respect, regardless of who he lost to. You know what I mean? If that gets booked, I think people will still tune into it. So, two viable opponents, honestly, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
how it is with fans too, man. This is like it's such a what have they done for me now type of mentality, and it's fine, kind of just human nature to some degree. But I know what it feels like coming off a loss. Like I don't look at William Gomez as a guy like, oh, the guy I just beat him, like that's an easy win. Like he's coming off a loss. That dude's gonna be hungry. He hasn't fought in a while. He's got. I'm sure he wants a UFC French fight the week before. Like I'm sure he's hungry as can be. But I don't view it as like he's in a down spot really.